This is Boxing Tickets NI in association with SB Sports. We're still here at the Fail Fight Night and delighted to be joined with victorious Shawnee Mack. What is it, Sean, about obviously tough opponents, obviously very, very durable opponents? I thought at times tonight you couldn't miss. Obviously your punch accuracy was very up there, but you just seem to have very awkward opponents, just keep coming forward, just keep working you down. Is that just something you're just well used to now?
Aye, well, listen, my last couple of opponents have been like that. Early in my career I fought people like that, fought a few Argentinians that come forward like that, and it suits my style. I'm always going to win, but there's going to be times where people are going to be like going, oh, what's he doing? People are going to be panicking, going, he needs to get out of here. But when someone keeps coming forward so often, and they're so tough and they're taking the punches, like they're clean shots, I'm landing clean shots and he's just playing forward. They're going to break a distance at some stage. They're going to get close enough to fight with you, and there's times you just need to break that rhythm and stand and trade with them at times, and that's just what I do. But I'm comfortable. I'm very comfortable.
I think sometimes, particularly the Casey Benjamin fight towards the end, when people are starting to see you trade, they're going, what's going on with Sean? But I guess you were that far ahead in the fight, you were able to relax. Is it important for you to obviously to have a good start to the fight so you can sort of take a bit of breather, you can go for a walk and sort of let the opponent just keep chasing you down?
Yeah, well, it's for me. I treat every fight like an amateur fight, 3 rounds at a time. 3 rounds, win them. Next 3 rounds, win them. And then when you're 6 rounds up in a 10-round fight, it's like I can sort of do what I want here. I can take breaks. I can take a round off. I can break a rhythm, I can break a distance, I can fight in close, I can fight middle distance and go back on the move again. And I just like to change it up, and like I always said, I'm very comfortable in there. I wouldn't be in there if it wasn't. I would not be standing close if I was not comfortable.
I guess it's sort of with the doubters as well, obviously, sorry to keep going back, and obviously Gavin Gwynn, but obviously with these really tough opponents you've had the last couple of fights, it's sticking 2 fingers at the people that sort of doubted you after the Gavin Gwynn fight. It was an off night, it wasn't you. Is it fair to say, obviously, with Pete Taylor now, we're seeing the very best of you? We obviously know there's more to come, but we're obviously seeing the levels have went up 2, 3, nearly each fight.
Yeah, 100%. Like, me and Pete have, like, always says, we have a really good understanding. He's a great boxing IQ, great boxing brain. So have I. We click like no other. Like it's perfect connection between me and Pete. Great understanding between us both, and Pete is just identified what I do best, and he just holds me accountable to do it in every spar and whenever I get in the fight, and it's just second nature. That's
obviously a really good opponent. You've sort of, you've dismantled there the night as well. Obviously, you fought for the European title. I'd sort of heard a previous interview you were saying you're 13th and where you sort of rise next with that good calibre opponent. It should hopefully push you up into the top 10. But I guess, it's the question is who's going to fight you. It's sort of, you nearly get sick and tired of sort of having to call people out to get fights. But obviously that division's stacked. You could sort of put your finger up and down the list and go take him. They're all really, really big fights in that division.
Yeah, 100%. Well, as I said before, above me, everyone's a massive, massive name. And that's who I want to fight. I want to fight the big, big names. I want to show on a big platform what I'm capable of doing. And it's hard to get these fights when you're not on the same platform as they are. But I just hope that someone in that top 10 are able to go like, that's what I want. Like as I said it in the last interview, Teofimo Lopez has a voluntary defence, so he can pick whoever he wants in the top 10. I would love to break into the top 10 after this fight, and he picked me, thinking it would be the easiest defence, voluntary defence. It would be a dream come true to get that world championship.
After obviously the Casey Benjamin fight, you probably thought maybe it might be like a winner stays on with boxer. Obviously, I guess you beat their guy. You went to his obviously hometown and defeated him. Do you sort of maybe look at maybe other ones? I think if you're Adams, Zines, Harlan Eubanks, obviously really good level British fighters. I guess it's what you want now is money fights. You want ones that's going to give you big paychecks. Obviously, you don't get any younger in this sport, and obviously look at Tyrone McKenna. Obviously, he had a big fight with Prograis. Is that what you want? You obviously want someone to give you that opportunity so you can make a shitload of money.
Because I'll probably make a fraction of what the fighter's making him fighting, but I'll beat them. And then when I defend, whatever I defend, or when I push on after that, then it's even more money. And it's obviously, I've got my own family now, and money's a big part of it. I need a supply for them, and that's a big part of it. But the overall goal is get to that level and stay at that level. Don't just go up there to get beat up and come back down and get your wee fucking 100 grand and split. It's not about that. I want to push on to better than that. I want to get that opportunity for 100 grand, push on to hundreds of grand and push on to millions. I mean, it takes one opportunity and one door to open to get that, and when I do, I'll take it.
Senior, obviously a wee man, obviously in the top rope there the night. I was obviously waiting for him to do a frog splash or something like that off the top rope. Falls Park's been very special to you, obviously, over the years. Obviously, I think this is your third fight now. Obviously, it was your rekindling moment, obviously, after the Gwyn fight, and obviously it was probably your best performance to date. They just keep seeming to get better and better. When's obviously next? What's next for you? What, you hoping to get out before the end of the year?
Oh, 100%. I want to be out again in November, December. I say I still have a fight with Boxer. They've stuck to their word. Ben Shalom said he'll give me that opportunity. The talk spoke with Adam Zim. He's a fight coming up, but I mean, it's a fight I don't need really. It's a fight he needs. I'm very confident I'll beat him by all means. But as I said previously, I'd like to push on. I really want to push on up the ranks. Obviously,
Paddy headlining tonight. Obviously, a special moment. You want to be next. Obviously, I guess you're going to have a couple of fights between now and next August. I want to ask, obviously, how's the hand? Obviously, I know a couple of your fights previously, you've hurt your hand. And everything all good with it tonight?
Oh, magic. My left hand, broke my left hand last August, and absolutely no problems at all. No problems at all. Good.
Fantastic. Well, look, we'll let you go and finish your Le Gras in peace. I'm sure you're obviously having a dirty Chinese somewhere later on the night, or maybe a wee Indian.
Maybe tomorrow night. I'll get an Indian tomorrow night.
Are you going to do another one of these takeaway challenges? Remember the one you done?
Considering it. But I don't want to go too mad because I've got an all-inclusive holiday at the start of September. So I don't want to fucking get too fat now and then go on an all-inclusive holiday in September, then get even fatter. So I'll need to pace myself for the early food blogs, you know what I mean? I'll end up rolling on holiday. Flight won't take off.
You'll be back at heavyweight fighting AJ?
Oh, well, if he wants it, he can pay me. I'll take it 9 of our men, fucking turkey and holidays and all that.
Well, listen, thanks very much for your time as always, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you very soon.
Magic, you man, thank you.